Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back to film a video that I actually haven't filmed in a year or two now. And I feel like I get this question asked quite a bit, like, oh, do you have a video of you setting up your budget planner? And so I realized that I haven't filmed one of these videos in quite some time. So I'm actually getting ready to film my weekly check-in. So I thought that I could just show you guys how I set up my budget planner on a monthly basis. I'm really happy too today because I have new nails and they match this washi print, which was the cherries, really perfectly. So I'm really happy right now. And so in this clip, I will be setting up pages like my monthly view right here. And if you guys are wondering which planner I use as my budget planner, I actually use the Erin Condren monthly planner. So what I like about this planner is that it gives you a monthly view. You get a dashboard page, and then you get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 line pages for you guys to set up whichever spreads it is that you guys need. Of course, you can go ahead and use this planner for other reasons. I know I've seen people use this for work or school, but this is what I've been using, and I've been using this planner for a while. I know I did use the Plum Paper monthly to try out last year, but aside from that, I've been using the monthly planner from Erin Condren since 2018. So I really do like this planner and I would recommend it. If you guys are interested in purchasing anything from Erin Condren, as always, I will leave a $10 off referral link down below in the description box, as well as links for this planner. Without any further ado, let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you guys all these stickers that I have here, which like I mentioned, I'm going to be setting up all of my leftover September spreads right now with you guys in this video. And then at the end of this video, I will show you guys how I will be setting up pages like the mini months here, which I've used for sinking funds in the past, as well as your monthly boxes, which I have a script here, but I'm going to take this one off. As of now, I'm still debating as to what I'm going to be doing on these pages, but you guys will see it all in this video. Just thought that I would get started with this first part. So today I have here some dashboard stickers, which all of these stickers that I'm showing you guys, if you guys don't know, are from my shop Romina Rosa. So I will be setting up the dashboard page with my cherry dashboard stickers. This is actually a bundle in my shop with the budget scripts. So this will be for this page. Then I also have the correlating monthly view with the cherries print for the monthly washi there. And since I don't have the September bildews, since those went a little bit more with this pattern as well as the plaid, I went ahead and just grabbed a sheet of colorful bildews, which I also sell in my shop, and a few of these colors match pretty well with this kit, so that's what I'm going to be using for the bildews. So in my monthly view, I like to track my bills as well as any spending. So I actually have, let's see. So for spending, I like to use the budget expense stickers, which are the ones that you see right here in this little key, which I think I got a question as to how I made this. It's just using a compliment card and a coil clip connector, both from Erin Condren as well. I'll go ahead and I'll make sure to leave links for these two things down below as well. But as you guys can see, I have different colors here for the different expenses, which I think I'm going to switch this one up, but not in this video. But yeah, I like to have that in here. And of course my bills. Let's go ahead and get started by laying down the top washi right here. So how I go about this is, since this is more, I will go ahead and start from the corner of page here. New to my channel, then you guys know that I love stickers, whether they be on my like daily planner or my budget planner. I've always just loved playing with stickers. So this is going to be this side. I love that. I'm also going to lay down this glitter washi down here, just because there's like no guideline at the bottom, and like I mentioned, I like to like stack my budget expense stickers, so I like to have something there. Also, in my budget planner, I do go ahead and white out all of the holidays just because, oh, and I ran out of white out there. So as I mentioned, I like to white out the holidays here because I only use this monthly view to track my expenses, no spend days, bills, all that. So this is kind of irrelevant, especially because I have another monthly view where I do label my holidays and everything. So, okay, that's this side all done. And the other side. I'm really happy that I'm able to use this washi because I thought I was only going to be using the floral version. But since I have some colorful bildews, I am able to use this one as well. Okay. Perfect. If you guys know anything about me, you guys know that I love cherries. So this washi is making me so happy right now. Especially because it matches my nails. Okay, so I have that. I'm going to quickly lay down my date dots that match with this colorway. Let me grab my Build-Do stickers. So on top of these, I like to lay down my well, these are not necessarily only for on top of your Build-Dos, but they are Build-Do scripts. So I have phone bill, internet, I have my student loan, renter's insurance, car insurance, I have rent, and I think those are all of my bills. Oh, I have car payment right here. So I will go ahead and go in order. So on the first, I have rent. I'm just going to use this pink one here. And then since this one's a little bigger, I like to put on top here. On the first, I also have for car payment. I'm going to grab, I think I'll grab this purple one. Even the green one goes well. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the green one for car payment on top of this one right here, this burgundy one. Cute. Okay, so, oh, this one goes perfectly with this colorway. Love that. Okay, so car payment, should have probably wrote on it first, but that is $348 with 6 cents. Then on the 8th, I have both my car insurance as well as my renter's insurance. So let me put renters on top here. And renters actually came out a little bit more this month, so I'm going to leave it blank until I film my weekly check-in, I think. And then for car insurance, so I will do a car insurance. Car insurance is always $200. So car insurance on the 8th, along with renter's insurance. Oh, this green one's cute. Okay. So that's on the 8th. Then on the 12th, I have my student loan payment due. Let's grab this sticker. Top of this one. And my minimum for that is $130.77. So that's once again on the 12th. Then I said the 16th last month, but it actually is on the 19th, I think. Yeah, I think so. So let's grab my internet. This one. And then I'll leave it blank, but it should be the amount that I budgeted for this month. So 19th, internet, and then on the 21st, that's so funny, all of my bills are on this side of the planner. On the 21st, I have my phone bill due. So I'll grab this last green sticker, and then for that, of course, I'll write it in once it is due. Cute. Oh, I love that. That looks so good. Okay, so those are all of my monthly bills. This is how my monthly view will look once it is all set up. Of course, as the month goes by, or as the days go by in the month, I will go ahead and add more expense stickers. So if you guys are interested in seeing how those look, definitely go ahead and check out my weekly check-in videos, which is where I weekly check in for all of my expenses. All done. Now moving on to the page right after the monthly view, which is your dashboard and your line page here. I like to use this for a catch-all of my budget. So I have, like I mentioned, my budget scripts here. So I like to write down some financial goals for the month, as well as kind of things like my credit score, beginning and ending debt, as well as savings and cash envelopes. So this month I was planning on going back to cash envelopes, but honestly, I don't think that's going to happen because I'm kind of filming this all kind of late. But I'm still going to call them cash envelopes because those are my cash envelope categories. I'm gonna start with, I think I'm going to white this out. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it. I think that should be fine. Maybe these two. So let me start with this side. So in this big box, I'm going to go ahead and lay down my cash envelope scripts. My cash envelope script. And this will be to write out how much money I've spent for the cash envelopes or for my categories here at the end of the month, just so that if, let's say, I am looking into increasing or decreasing a certain category, I can go ahead and see, oh, how much have I been spending the past month or the past few months. So that's kind of why I do that. So I will write out the categories that I weekly check in for. So that is this section. I'll start with the top. Do this too. I'm going to lay that up there. And I'm gonna grab this other one and probably lay this down here. That's cute. Okay, and this box is going to be, or checklist is going to be for my financial goals. Up here. Cute. And then I'll just grab some of these dots. So this month I have a few financial goals. I like to track my no spend days, so I want to at least have 10 no spend days. I also want to write down that I want to make more money. So how I'm going to do that is I'm actually starting to edit some videos for my nail tech, Brenda, and she's paying me for that. So I'll definitely will be making a little bit more money, as well as I'm going to start selling and listing all of my like older clothes or things that I'm just not going to wear anymore. So that's a way that I'll make more money this month. And I think we'll leave the rest blank. Okay, so this section is going to be for tracking my beginning and ending credit score. So let me grab my credit score script and lay that on top there. And last but not least, I will grab this bigger box. Sometimes I get it on the first try, sometimes I don't, but that's okay. And the two things that I like to track down here are my debt and savings. And these are mainly like beginning and ending numbers. I do have a savings tracker where I go more in detail as to what it is that I'm withdrawing from my savings funds and then what it is that I am saving at the end of the month. There you go. So those are all the things that I like to track in my little dashboard page. I do have some extra scripts if you want to track any other things, but that's mainly what I like to track. And then on the left side on this page is where I'll put my savings tracker. So I'm going to grab my floral washi kit and my savings tracker here. And since this doesn't really take up the full page, I also like to make a small, like this month section where I list various things that will cause me to spend money. Like I know I have a few birthdays this month, as well as things coming up. So savings tracker up here. I'll just going to grab this month little script and put it right here. And then with the remaining little dots that I offer in the dashboard page, I am just going to go down and make a list of events or anything that's coming up. So I think, let me do one more. Okay, so that is where I will list all of the events. But for the most part, this is all set up. The things that I am missing are my variable income page. So I'm going to set this up as well. And this page is where I go ahead and list other income sources like YouTube, Patreon. I will also start putting the editing that I'm doing for my nail tech Brenda in this section. And if I end up selling any of my clothes, I will also go ahead and list it here. So, okay. So variable income script, and have a section for you to write out your sources. And then at the bottom, I'm going to make a little like business expense section. So I think, let's see, let's write out YouTube, Patreon, and then I will skip a line for me possibly selling my clothes, as well as affiliate links. So maybe like 3. I think 3 should do. And of course, in here you can go ahead and estimate how much money will be coming in from these sources. And then at the end, I'll put my actual and my variance. And then once again, at the bottom here, I will have a small business spending section. Alright, so the variable income page is all set up now. I have my budget here and my sinking funds and transaction log. I think lastly I am going to also set up these 2 pages, which is where I put my weekly check-in. I actually forgot to make myself an extra weekly check-in script for on top. so I will have to just come back and lay that down later, but this is where I set this up. And this is, once again, where I check in on a weekly basis with my spending. I honestly have not been the best the past like month and a half since I moved into my new apartment, but I always manage to catch up, or for the most part track every single week, because I feel like this is the most important part of my budget, is just checking in and seeing how much money I've spent so far. So then that way I am aware of how much money I have left for every one of my categories. I really feel like if I didn't have this section of my budget planner, I would probably overspend. Of course, if you don't want to check in on a weekly basis, you can always opt for, I have a spending tracker, so you can go ahead and just list out all of your expenses there. That's something that you guys can definitely do. But I like to check in weekly. Yeah, those are all the spreads I have in the monthly pages of my budget planner. So I can quickly show you guys once again, just in case you guys want to see it before I move on to the pages in the front. I have my monthly view, savings tracker, dashboard, variable income, budget, weekly check-in, sinking funds and transaction log. And then after that, I still have 1, 2, and 3 pages. I've been saying this, but I think I want to utilize one of these for tracking everything that I'm selling. But yeah, that is pretty much it for all of the monthly pages in my budget planner. All right, guys, so I am back to finish with this video. I already showed you guys how I set up my monthly pages, but now I'm going to go back to the mini months here, as well as the monthly boxes on the next page. So I have a few stickers here that I'm going to be using, as well as I have a compliment card and some coil clip connectors in order to make myself a key, because in the past what I've done is I've made a key right here. So I went ahead and cut up a piece of sticker paper and kind of blocked all of 2022, but to be honest, I'm going to leave it there just in case, and instead I'm going to be doing the same thing that I do with my budget expense stickers in the monthly view. The only thing is that I'm gonna put it down here, so then that way it's not out, since it's not something that I have to refer to often. This I will put here, and we'll start with the mini months. So for the mini months, I have these transparent dots. I don't currently have this set listed, which has all of the monthly colors from January all the way until December. But I do have them, I believe, listed individually per month that's available in the shop. So definitely let me know by the end of this video or in the comments down below if you would like me to bring these to the shop. Maybe even as a bundle. I'm thinking the dots with these scripts that I'm using for my budget setup for the next page, which I will explain in a second. So definitely let me know, I guess, by the end of this video. I'm going to make a key to mark any sinking funds, and I've decided to only track 5 sinking funds so far. So the sinking funds I'm going to be tracking, the mini months section, are going to be adventures, car tags, electricity, medical, and cart maintenance. Those are just the ones that I thought were the most needed on this page. In the past, I've also included when I was paying for tuition for my interpretation classes, and before I would mark, I think, trips individually, but now I'm going to go ahead and count them all as adventures. So this is a little taller than the compliment card, so I'm going to trim it off. Alright, so here I have my key with my little dots. I could add more as the time comes, or I could even change out the compliment card. For some of these things, I still don't know, obviously, but I will be using the respective colors. So I know for sure I can mark some adventures. So in August, I went to Cancun, which was 6 until the 13th. So I'm going to go ahead and use these. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but these are transparent stickers. So I was in Cancun from the 6th until the 7th. So once again, I'm using adventures. And if I end up going on any other trip, which I do have plans to go to Peru, I will use this color once again. So there you go. And for electricity, I paid for that at my old apartment on the 22nd, and then my new apartment on the 30th. And I believe I won't pay it in September, but I will in October. So that's what I have so far. For medical, I think I'm only going to mark for a retainer. So that was on the 24th. And then I'll also mark, I think sometime in November is when I should be going to the optometrist. Yeah, because I went last November. I'm not gonna mark it yet, I don't think. No, I don't think so. That's that. Card tags are due in December for me, so whenever that comes up, I'll go ahead and use that dot. And then I actually haven't had cart maintenance since before July, so that's kind of what I have so far. I know it looks really, really bare, but as the months go by, I'll definitely be able to add more dots and even more categories. As of now, it's I don't have too many things going on right now, which is why it's so bare. So yeah, this is my idea for this section. This will just stay there. And now for this section, which are the monthly boxes, I've decided to make this a section for both savings as well as debt. I know in the past I have just made it about my debt snowball, especially when I was paying off my credit cards. But for now, since I'm more focused on savings and I am just making minimal debt payments to my student loans, it's kind of what this section is going to be. So I have these holographic foiled monthly scripts, which I have in the shop in all 4 foils. But I just thought it would be cute to use this one since there's so many colors, and of course holo shifts in many colors as well. So I got that, and then these budget setup scripts have savings and debt. I'm thinking if I do end up bringing these stickers to the shop, it will be... Do you guys think that I should just... I feel like it's just going to be these 4 stickers, and I'll just call it like budget setup bundle. I'm thinking because these you can pick up in the shop already, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if I'll bring it to the shop, but if enough people request for that to happen, then I just might. Then I'll grab my monthly stickers. And to be honest, I would have preferred if this started with July, since the monthly colors are here, but it starts in January. It's actually kind of weird. You know what? I think I'm going to start in July, even though it's not the monthly color. It doesn't really matter since I'm not using the colorful version, but I'll put those there. So July, August. So then within each box, I'm going to make a section for me to write my beginning and ending for savings and for debt. So I have these scripts again. I hope you guys can see them from up there. So I'll have a section for savings and for debt. I think that's how I envisioned it in my head. Yes, this, I want to write beginning and ending. I will go ahead and write this in for every single box. And so in the beginning of the month, I will write in what my beginning amount for savings and debt is, and then of course at the end I'll go ahead and write that in as well. So I really like that I've incorporated both of those things that are important to me in these boxes. So that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the months here. Alright guys, so this is how the monthly boxes end up looking. And with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the ideas that I have for your budget planner. Let me know if you have any other ideas or any other things that you think I could track within these mini months. But yes, that is all that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed once again. If you guys did, please do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already. And hopefully I will see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.